Thank you very much, sir. Good morning, you all. So today, as I said, so we can go through the what are the opportunities available in the electrical department at IIT Madras. Okay. Uh, I will share the screen. I think it is visible to all of you. Basically, in electrical engineering at IIT Madras, we have 7 specializations. We can see here the communication signal processing and power systems and power electronics. This is the core for the electrical engineering. The second one, EU2. The third one is the microelectronics and VLSI design. This is what we see the things. I mean, the semiconductor physics and all these things. The device physics. Those things we will see in this stream. And the fourth one is the electronic system design and instrumentation. Here also, it's kind of related to electronics, but related to the instrumentation and these things. Okay. And the fifth one is the RF and photonics. Here we will see the like electromagnetic waves and these things. I mean, it is a combination of what it's kind of processing, the signal processing, and as well as the electronics which are related to the I mean light waves. Okay, those things. And the other one is the integrated circuits and systems. Here we see the we usually hear the VLSI, right? The analog domain and digital domain. Those things we see here. The integrated circuits and systems. And the seventh one is the control and optimization. These are the 7 branches available in the electrical department. So now we will see the average gate cutoffs for MTech, MS, and as well as PhD. Usually, these are the 3 entries. These are 3 entries in each program: MTech, MS, and PhD. So you all know about these things. MTech usually you have the gate cutoff is very high for MTech. For MS and PhD, the gate cutoffs are that much needed actually, but gate qualification is sufficient, and the entry is purely based on the written test and the interview. The gate, if we qualify the gate, that is sufficient, and they see your basics and how much you are strong in your basics in their stream. They will check those things. So it is purely based on the written test and interview, and of course they will check your undergraduation scores also in the MS and PhD admissions. For example, if you see in communication signal processing, here the MTech gate score cutoffs here I have written for the 2022 cutoffs. These are general category. Okay. So if your gate score is very near to this one, then you can in your MTech these things you can apply. College in IITM, they will take MTech. I mean, 20 people. Usually, every year 20 people are joining in MTech, and for MS and PhD, these are not strict numbers actually. These depends on the how many projects they are dealing, the professors dealing, and how many vacancies are present. So these will be dictated by those things. So we can't exactly figure how many numbers. I mean, how many intakes are usually a year. So it varies from usually in communication signal processing. It usually varies for MS and it usually varies from 1 to 8, and in PhD 1 to 3 years. Okay, sorry, 1 to 3 members usually they join for PhD. Even in computer signal processing, again some substreams are there. For those things you can check. I mean, you can get those details. Particularly if you want any research area in CSP, then you can check the IITM website. Actually, these things we can get from website. So I think you guys are all E3. I mean, the engineering third year and fourth year students, I think. So if you are in the fourth year like that, if you are gate qualified and if you are interested to do research, or if you have the interest, I mean the main idea after studying all these things is to settle any placement, right? So if you are if the placement or research area, whatever your interest, If you are in fourth year, it may be it is the one of the wonderful opportunity. Even with the low gate score, also you can enter into the IITs. Okay, so but in 1 year we will do the coursework, and the remaining 2 semesters you will do the project, or you will in the summer we'll go for the internship. You can go for the internship. This is usually the in MTech what happens. And the placement, you will appear for the placements as it is, and you will get the you will be one of the top companies, and you will go out of the campus. This is the usually what happens in MTech. With MTech, with MS and PhD, in MS it may take more time. uh, Again, it depends on the guide and what you are doing. I mean, like you may be given for a project, or you may be given for maybe guide may ask for one research paper, like that. So it all depends on the guide, and it depends on the guide. So usually it takes 2.5 years to, yeah, it also depends on the different streams. In particularly even what we have observed in MS, it may take 2.5 years to complete the MS, and PhD around average of 5 to 6 years it will take in PhD for PhD. So they so our main intention is, even if we have the low gate score, we can enter into IITs to do MS or MTech by research. These things we have the opportunities to do. Okay, coming to the final placements. I mean, after completion of these things, the place what we are setting the placements with the equally with the MTech guys. Okay, so there is no difference between MTech or MS or PhD while at the time of placements. These all these all just like the entries only, but what we are reaching finally is the same. But the duration, it is somewhat different for the MTech and MS. Okay, these things you need to take care. And yeah, I think you keep these things in mind. Okay, this internship, here we are discussing about the summer internship. Yeah, obviously for MTech people, I mean they are particularly no one is bounding them, so they can go to the internships. And MS and PhD students are under one guide. Okay, so your guide will be your god. So whatever happens, based on his permission only, we can do those things. So if guide permits, then you can go to the summer internship. But mostly, what happens, will be given a project. So usually works. So some specializations, I mean, some specializations, some professors allows these internship things. Some professors don't allow. Okay, this is about the CSP. So even if you have around 450 plus like that, even if you if you have qualified the gate, then we can apply. If it is 500 plus, then it is a very high chance that we can be shortlisted for the attendance interview. Okay. Once you are shortlisted, that is purely based on your written test score and interview and your UG score. Okay. I think this is about CSP. Do you have any questions? Hello. Okay. Shiva, I think. Hello.
Hello.
Am I audible? Shiva, I think. Do you want to add anything in the CSP?
Yes, Anna. Few of the things I just want to mention.
Yeah, you can add.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, thank you for the Rafi sir and Chari Anna to giving a chance for introduction of this thing. So already he explained everything regarding to the EE1. So regarding the EE1, I will add few more points and we'll see how those things will be looking like. So thing is like already he explained about the MTech program and master's program and PhD program and regarding the gate scores, right? So last year, this cutoff score that he has mentioned 683 for the general. So suppose if you are like some category thing, OBC category and SC/ST category, like in OBC category, last year final spot round around spot round 3 admission will be given in 622. That is the last gate score. So around that 622, last year gate rank will be around 700. Not 700 exactly, 752, I think. That is the thing. So even for like a that is for OBC category. Like if you are an SC ST category, like if you have a gate score more than 450 plus, there may be a very high chance to you are entering into this stream for signal processing in SPCOM. This thing will be called as SPCOM, or otherwise EE1 which will be calling. So thing is like in this MTech program, few of the fellowships will be also there. One is Qualcomm fellowship will be there. One more thing is TA sponsored fellowship will be also there. So that sponsorships and fellowships will be based on the giving on your gate score only. That is the criteria. So for that thing, we can apply, like they will allow for the all the branches like communication and signal processing, RF and photonics, and few more branches will be there. Still we are like now we are discussing about the EE1 only. So in IITM entire 7 specializations will be there. So this is for the EE1. And for the Qualcomm fellowship, EE1 candidate can apply. Photonics people will also apply, and VLSI people will also apply, and control and optimization people also, they will be eligible for applying all these things. So after applying all these things, they will shortlist based on your gate score and previous your academic track records, and if you have any research publications and anything, based on all those things only they will shortlist. That shortlist criteria will be depends upon them only. So that is the one more thing will be there. So if you want to apply for Qualcomm fellowship and TA fellowship also, definitely you must have to come through the COPE portal only. So it will be only for the MTech people only. Like for MS and PhD, there will be no Qualcomm fellowship and TA fellowship. So thing is like later he explained about the master's scoring cutoff thing, right? So like last year, uh, greater than like around 450 plus people who have gate score 450 plus, I'm saying about the general category. So for remaining castes we can reduce little bit thing. So for general category, if your score will be greater than 450, so without thinking anything, just apply for the MS program. Definitely very high probability chances will be there for getting call. So once you will get the call, rest of the process will be based on the written test and interview. So that written test and interview, if you perform well, you will get a chance. So then equally you are studying with MTech people. So like one more thing he already told it, like intake will be like 1 to 8. He has written like it's just not a formal, it's just a formal numbers. There will be no restriction limit. Like there are, it is depends upon the entire the professors and how many projects currently they are handling and how many projects will be also there. So in this thing, like in MS, there will be two types of things will be there. One is HTRA and another one is project NHTRA. So HTRA people will receive stipends from the MHRD, and project NHTRA people will receive stipends from their projects. Like professor will be handling few of the projects. From the projects only, they will get the fellowships. So these are the two modes entry will be there. So HTRA, they will take less number of candidates, but in project and HTRA, very high chances will be there. Like some professors having the very huge amount of funding will be there. They want like lot of more people they just want. Simply, this is a very good opportunity to get into that thing. So that is all about the masters. And if you are really interested about PhD, no need about gate 100, gate score will be 500 plus. If you just qualified gate, that's enough. Why? Because they will conduct written and interview test. So within that written and interview, you have to show your capability. So like few people will be asking like that, what will be the thing, like how much CGPA will be required in UG. So in your UG, if you have 65%, that is sufficient for everyone. If you have greater than 65%, you're having an advantage. 65% will be the basic criteria for going anything.
Hello, Siva. Siva, it is not audible. I think you are not audible.
Am I audible, Anna?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, sorry, some internet loss
Yeah.
will be happen. Sorry for that glitch.
Yeah.
Can you share that slide, Anna?
Yeah. You can.
Yeah. So yeah, see, these are the modes of entries for entering into the IIT Madras for Masters, PhD, and MTech. So these are the modes, and so many fellowships will be there. And one more thing, I just want to mention you thing. Anna, can I share the screen for
Yeah.
explaining few of the
Yeah,
things?
sure.
Yeah, thank you. Anna, screen is visible. Let me confirm. The screen is visible.
It's visible.
See, so already in IIT Madras, integrated circuit systems, they already launched this one. See, already they have released this program. If you clearly see, research associatives in analog and mixed signal VLSI design, last date for submitting applications deadline 31st March 2023. See, already in EE6 specialization, this is a TI sponsored thing. So TI based sponsored master MS research program. Already they have released the guidelines and they have released the applicants also. So 31st March will be the deadline for this program. So I am requesting you to people who have qualified the gate, if you want to especially applied in integrated circuit system, definitely your score must have to be required as around 600 gate score will be required for this program. So this is like a very high expensive program in IIT Madras. So this will be like, please go through this website and study all the things, like all the information will be available here. So how much stipend you will receive, what are the eligibility criteria, and what things you have to do. See, all these things will be available here. So please go through once about for this website and study all the things, whatever the things will be
I
required,
think
like how the things will be required.
we can cover in this at E6, I think.
Yeah. Like already this program is released, Anna. That's why I'm giving the information. Yeah, like, and one more thing is like, please check this. This is the main website for IIT Madras. So here they will release about the MS PhD admissions notifications and all the things. See, already Jan to May MS PhD admissions program is already finished, and now they are planning to release for the upcoming term, like July thing. July to December they will going to release. So I think we are expecting at the end of this month they will release one more notification. So please check this website regularly, then you will get the all updates. And this is the thing all about. Like, if you have any doubts regarding this EE1 specialization, you can ask. Then we are ready to helping you, like any doubts and any sort of queries you have.
Okay, if you don't have any doubts, then we can go further then.
Yeah, I think you can go for further now. Just please proceed.
I think screen is visible, right?
Yes, Anna.
And actually, this is about E2. I think the all people here are EC only. Usually, we don't select this as a mainstream, but it is a core subject, a core stream for the electrical people. Uh, but anyway, it may be the one of the entrance. So we can choose it as one of the option, but not the priority. But you can have the this as a one of the priority in at the last. Okay. So if you see the gate cutoff, these are somewhat higher than the EE1, and the remaining things are for MS and PhD. These are the cutoffs are almost same. So and even the duration and the intake is somewhat different. So the entry is so same for the same as MS and PhD. Uh, Actually, what we observed, the MS and PhD students they won't go for internship in the summer. So this is strictly not allowed for MS and PhD students. This is about the E2 actually. This is not for core as for electronic and communication students. So that's why we didn't get information that much about E2. This is about E2. Okay. So do you want to add anything about E2?
E2, like if they have any queries, then we can answer on that.
Yeah.
What the things will be like, how the things.
Okay, then we can go for E3 then. Uh, this is about the microelectronics and VLSI design. Here a lot of people confuse here. Like in IITM, there are two streams, E3 and E6. The one is microelectronics and VLSI. This is what we have seen, like semiconductor physics and all these things. Like this is a VLSI, but it deals with the physics of VLSI. I think you understand this thing. The other one is VLSI design. I mean VLSI circuit design. I mean which deals with the VLSI circuits. That is E6. I think the people who are interested in E3 and E6, I think you can carefully observe this thing while applying the MS and PhD admissions, because I have seen a lot of people. I thought this is the what we thought. I mean, analog and digital parts we see in analog and digital circuits we see. That is, I thought that is the microelectronics part, but later I realized that microelectronics and VLSI design means this is a purely semiconductor physics side. You know the Karmakal sir, right? Karmakal sir, and this process works in this area. Okay, here. So if you see E3, and this is also one of the best option to enter to come here. We can take the courses which are related to the analog and digital. If you want to go for the analog and digital area, or if you are if you are purely interested in a semiconductor device, then you can say this is one of the best option to come as a MS or PhD if you have the low gate score. Yeah, but for MTech, the E3 and E6, these are very high gate scores. So that's why, yeah, if you have high scores, you have many options in your hand. But if you have the low gate scores, and still if you want to study the electronics core subject, then this is also one of the best option, E3 also. Okay, but usually, yeah, as we discussed, we can see the duration and intake. These are variable things, and the entry is the same, written test and interview. And some of the professors, they are allowed for internship for their students, for MS and PhD students in the summer. But some of the people, I think they went for abroad also to do their research in some other universities. I mean, usually, IITM and others. Other universities have some MOEs, like MOEs. So some of the professors can send some of the students went to went to some other countries to do their research. Actually. So, exactly, we don't have that information, but we have the information like they went to the outside of our countries. I mean, some of the one of the great labs in the world. So we have shared things in the LinkedIn like that. We can talk about things. This is about usually here MS will take MS and PhD here takes somewhat high duration compared to the E1 actually. So it may take around 3 to 4 years, and PhD it may take around 6 to 7 years. This is about the E3. Okay. Do you have any doubts? Any people have interest in microelectronic VLSI design? I mean, after watching Karma sir videos or like that, do you have anyone has a passionate about this microelectronics and VLSI? Okay. Shiva, do you want to add anything in this E3?
Yes, Anna. Like already, whatever the things will be shared by the Chai Anna is absolutely right information. And few more things I'm going here will be like that foreign exchange program will be also there. It's like their professors will send few of the students to the foreign universities for like exchanging the program for studying one semester, and they will like other university people also, they will come to the IIT Madras, they will also study. Like usually, like if you take microelectronics and VLSI design, it will be like one of the hottest program of IIT Madras. It will be like very one of the, that's why only if you see the gate scores and all the things, their entry mode of cutoffs will be very high, especially in microelectronics and VLSI design. There are extreme like fabulous work is going on in IIT Madras, like may like topmost professors and topmost companies working will be also there here. So if you are really passionate about the semiconductor devices, if you want to really explore more in semiconductor devices, definitely everyone we will suggest you to apply for the microelectronics and VLSI design. And one more thing will be like here, like this microelectronics VLSI design having the more research programs will be there. Like this Qualcomm fellow, you will be eligible for the Qualcomm fellowship, and TA fellowship will be, they will be also taking the microelectronics and VLSI design people. So these are the two more things. And if you come to the placements and everything, that placement section we will going to discuss in later. Like one strong suggestion is, if you are really passionate about the semiconductors and if you are really about to explore more and more, then this is the best and right choice program for you. So this is all about the thing, and over to Chariana for continuing remaining things.
Yeah. Actually, the here the gate specializations here the appearing here, which are eligible things. Okay, the EC people are eligible for all the 7 branches in the IIT. Okay. This in electrical engineering stream. Then we can go to the EE4. This is also the this is also core for the electrical people and as well as the instrumentation people. Okay. Uh, So if you see the gate cutoff for MTech as a huge high because these are core for instrumentation and electrical people. And this is also one of the way we can come through. I mean, to this branch, and we can choose if we want other. I mean, other core subjects like I mean, in E6, E1, like that. We can choose the core subjects of those courses, and we can still eligible for the placements as it is. Uh, I won't suggest exactly this as the main priority. These courses are main priority, but if you don't have any option, then we can. These are the okay. We can choose the priorities like if the placements are the main criteria, then you can choose the like E6, E3, E1 like that you can choose, or E6, E1, E3 like that you can choose. These are the you can keep in mind these are also one of the options. Okay, like that. So usually it takes for MS and PhD it takes the same time around 2.5 to 3 years, and for PhD it takes 5 to 6 years. Um, yeah, intake as yeah, you can see the numbers here, and the internships what we observed, the people who are doing MS and PhD, though I mean those people went to internships very rarely. They went to internship anyway. They are doing their project here only. Okay, like that. Like, this is about the EU4 actually. This is one of the option we can keep in mind, but not with the highest priority. Okay. But if you don't have any option, we can choose these streams as the entries, and we can prepare for the analog, digital, or like a communication courses, whatever the things what you want, and you can compete with the you can compete in the placements with those guys. Okay, yeah, you can choose it as an entry. Okay, yeah, this is what I want to say. This is about EU4 from my side. Shiva, do you want to add anything about EU4?
Yes, Anna. Thing is like whatever the thing will be said, it's a very good thing. Like keep this EE4 as a backup thing. Like EE4, using your somewhat low gate score or something, you can enter into the EE4 program. Then after onwards, you are officially IIT Madras graduate thing. So that tag is sufficient for you. And one more thing is, after entering into the EE4, you can you can start studying the courses like in different domains. Like you can take any courses. There will be no restriction. Like you have opted for the EE4, you strictly have to do EE4 courses. I can't eligible for the EE1 courses or something like that. There will be no restriction. It's like you just plan like for entry mode. After entry mode, you can do any courses, depends upon your guide suggestion. Mostly guides will suggest you and everything. And even if you are more interested to take some other courses, I'm interested to do some these courses, VLSI things and communication courses, then they will not say any no, and they will not give any objection to you. Then my suggestion is like, this one is for a backup thing, like for entering mode. After entering, you can pursue in different domains. At the end, if you come to placements now, everything will be equal. Like all 7 specialization having the equal priority, like based on the different companies will come. You can apply whatever the profiles you like. So if their course requirement and everything with you, then you will be like getting placing and everything will be easy. Like this is one of the backup programming thing. Most people, like majority people, they will not apply. Like people who will apply for this program, there will be very high chance for intake for, especially in EE4. Like there are strictly I'm saying, there is more funding will be there in EE4. Like yeah, it's based on like instrumentation thing and all the things. People will think like that we didn't study about any instrumentation electrical thing. So if we come to the E4 specialization, then what we have to do? Thing is like, that's absolutely it's a wrong thing and it's a wrong information. There will be no need of any instrumentation thing and anything. Like people like professors who are working in EE4, actually they want signal processing and communication people also. They want like remaining branches people also. Thing is like, if you are a graduate of EE and EC also, happily you can apply to this program and you can get the things whatever you want. Thing is like, you are just in your degree, it will be printing like you are a EE4 graduate student. That's it. There will be no any deviation and anything. Like people having the less gate score, if they want to come and pursue their dreams of in IITM, simply you just apply for the E4, and after coming here, you can study whatever the courses you want. It's like one of the good opportunity in E4. And E4 more availabilities will be there. One more thing I'm saying, like rest of the all E1 to E7, if you take, whatever the intake people will be there in different thing. E4 having the highest thing will be there. Highest intake will be there. Especially in project NHTRA, they having vast amount of funding will be there. Thing is like, few of my professors will be also working on this stream, and my guide will be also related to E4 stream. That's why I'm giving you the suggestion for this thing. Actually, I selected for E1 only, but my guide is related to E4. He's saying that he have a lot of opportunities will be there. That various like tremendous amount of funding will be there in E4. That's why I'm strongly suggesting you to, you have less gate score, then apply for E4 for the entry mode, then and you can choose guides from various departments. That is like, if any other point will be there, just please tell about the things. Sorry, Karna.
That is about ego. Then, anyone has any queries? If you don't have any queries, we can go. Still, I think you can continue the need.
Okay. So this is like E5 is based on the RF and photonics. So like people who will be thinking about an RF bringing into mind, everyone will be thinking like that. Oh, it's something very we won't be able to handle. But okay, that's not fully true. It's like a out of a scale of 10, it will be true of for 2 or 3 only. But actually, it's not a that much difficult thing. So this RF and photonics will be also very closely related to the microelectronics thing. Thing is that in RF and photonics, people who are working, they will work more than VLSI people. They like that VLSI people will come to this lab. It's like a very expensive lab and everything, like RF and photonics thing. And especially, I just want to add few points regarding RF and photonics. People like who are working in Qualcomm, they are very highly interested in RF and photonics. If you are from a RF and photonics, your placement will be like within in your fingertips only. Like why the thing will be happening is, like majority of people, they don't know about anything about this RF and photonics, and everyone will be hearing about this RF and photonics. So actually, that's not the true thing. Is like it's very easiest and very one of the nicest program. And people who are staying in RF and photonics, they are like completing their graduation in very fast compared with rest of the streams. Like one of our senior will be also there. He will be graduated from this course only. He finished his master's degree within 2 years, and he got a very nice package also. He placed in very good company. Like with his suggestions, all the things I'm saying, like RF and photonics will be also very one of the finest and very good branch. Like usually like this intake numbers will be there na. Other than MTech, like MS and PhD, it will be depends upon the various criterias. It's like just a formal thing. Just ignore these two numbers like in MS and PhD only. But in MTech, it will be strictly related to this thing. Like majority, like very less people will opt this RF and photonics, but people who are opting this, like they have a golden chance, especially if you want to work in Qualcomm and anything, the first priority will be the RF and photonics. That is the thing. Like I just want the thing uh like ECE, and every score. Like I think people will be written for instrumentation exam also this year. How many of you in instrumentation exam also? Like we have a two paper choices will be there, EC and IM. Like if you have a good gate score in EC and IN, please apply, use both, utilize the both scores and apply for these programs and all the things. Like if you have 450 plus, even if you have 400 gate score also, you will get called. There will be a chances will be there. If you have greater than 400 score, just try to apply. Then you will get a call. Later you can convert that thing into the admission. Like if you have to give the written test and interview based on that performance and all the things, you will get a chance. That's why like this RF and photonics having especially Qualcomm fellowships and TI fellowship will be also there, but Qualcomm will be majoritarily interested in RF and photonics. And in IITM, like in especially if you talk about the Qualcomm and all the things, like few of the professors will be there. They are leading the Qualcomm indirectly. What we can say is like so many good opportunities will be there. So this is all about the RF and photonics. And over to Chariana for continuing the next discussion.
Yeah, this is about E5. And one more thing I want to add, uh, in photonics and this, I think the placements, core placements are less actually what I heard from photonics side. Okay, anyway, yeah, this also gives the one of the main entry, and yeah, after coming through this branch also we can go. I mean, you can go wherever you want. I mean, with the different stream subjects and like that. Yeah, the most information given by Shiva. Yeah, mm, right, sir. Then, if you don't have any doubts, then we can further go to E6. Yeah, coming to E6. Uh, Actually, we hear the things like VLSI circuit design and all these things. We are, I mean, VLSI circuit design, all these things we hear from seniors like that. I mean, in which area you are working, then they will say VLSI and all these things, right? That VLSI refers to this branch here in IITM. Okay, yeah, this is called integrated circuits and systems. But yeah, the name suggests maybe yeah, but actually deals with the integrated circuits. This is uh, here two different streams. The first one is analog, the other one is digital. Coming to the MTech, in IIM, yeah, for this branch, more competition is there. So very high score is required for an these are two different streams along in digital that depends based on what course you are taking. So usually it was two semesters of them people will do the courses. So based on the courses they have taken, they as okay. But this means all are equal. But the thing is the difference in IT, the analog one is very very strong. Even in all over India, compared to some of the IITs, this analog in IITM is very strong. This is one of the major stream in India. Okay, so we can think about it. If you are truly interested in analog and analog activities, then this is one of the greatest and after that E7. Coming to E7, actually this is the it is newly separated from the E4. I can say this is also one of the option to come here, and you can choose the different subjects and different streams. And I can say it as a one of the entry criteria. I mean, we can say we can use it as an entry to IITM. And the remaining information you can see here. Okay, I think with the low grade score, we can enter into IITM. This is what can I say from this 7K.
Yeah, I will add few more points regarding
Yeah.
See, for this thing, this is control and optimization thing. So thing is like it having the very of the lowest priority compared with among branches. Like when you opt this branch, you have to work related to the control systems only. Like whatever the basic control system you have seen in our UG graduate will be like, it's a fundamental basic for everyone. When you're coming to, especially for this E7, you will work on the complete compensators and controllers. Like controllers part will be there in entire control and optimization. So thing is like this one will be also very one of the finest thing and easy mode of entry. Like you can easily enter to this edge because like very less people will opt this thing, like in control and optimization thing. Like everyone will be feeling like that when you are studying the controllers and everything, we are not understanding anything, like how given able to work, and control systems will be like some other thing we can't able to handle. But that is not actually true. And especially like everyone in this branch who are working, they are working related to the all the control system things only, like process controllers and PD, PID controllers, and all the things will be there here. And some sort of electrical background will be also required for handling those things. Like people who are studying in electrical, and if they have good command in controls, and definitely it is a very good chance for applying here. And even if you didn't gotten any opportunity or something, uh, thing is like here you can graduate very fastly also, one of the finest thing, and you can complete your duration even within the MTech people also. Thing is like that this is one of the easiest mode of entry for IITM. And if you are really passionate about control systems, and if you want to go for the next level, then it is the very nicest thing and very good opportunity for you. Coming to the placements and all the things, placements and everything will be also fine, and it will be like a core thing. It's completely core. Like people who are studying the control things, they will getting placed on the like only core thing only. Like why? Because they are working on the physical systems, not like simulations. Simulations they will hand over for the few things, but really they will be implementing, and they are doing all about the physical work will be going here in the control thing. One thing I can say regarding this control and optimization thing will be like uh, placements and everything will be fine. You at last you no need to worry about the placement. Like if we came into the 7, can we get the placement or not? It's absolutely you don't need to worry about the placement. Definitely you have a very high possibility chances of getting the placements and all the things. And if you are really working core industries, like majority of the core industries and everything will be working also controls only. Like especially for electrical people, they will work on power systems and power electronics. And after power electronics and power system, their third priority will be the controls. Here, instrumentation and electrical people, they will apply more here compare with EC people. Why? Because EC people will be afraid of little bit of these controllers and compensators. That's why they won't apply. But if you are really interested about doing the physical things, and if you want to evolve how this world will be working on the physical components and all the things, this option will be the one of the finest and great opportunity to enter into the IITM. So this is the all about the course regarding these controls and optimization. It's almost finished, right, Anna? Like
Yeah,
almost we finished the
we
specialization,
came to
right?
an end actually.
Yeah,
Almost completed. These are the 7 specializations what we have.
yeah. Thing is like we will discuss about the placements and all the things also. Before the discussion, if you have some sort of queries, please ask
Yeah.
me. Then we will respond, and otherwise we will move to the next topic.
Yeah, then if you don't have anything, then we can quickly go to the other slides also. Actually,
Yes.
I think I can show you the I think for last 3 years, these are the gate cutoffs for the MTech. MTech. Uh, this might be the useful information for you. So that's why we have shared. I think anyway, I think these slides will be shared to you. Then you can see these things. These are particularly related to the IITM. Okay, these are MTech admissions, IITM. For last 3 years, we have gathered in website. These links also available here. In each slide, whatever the information we have collected, those information available. I mean, those links are available here, and the information is available here. You can simply go through these cutoffs. Okay. Yeah, of course, with the category we can get we can come to, I mean, with the category very I mean, low grade scores also enough to enter into better streams. Okay. These are the number of intakes in IITM in each station for MTech. Okay. This is also the link available here. You can go through this one if you want. And after that, yeah, the useful links I kept here. I mean, so anyway, the get results are out. So I think yeah, as soon as possible we can apply for them for this MS and PhD programs also. These are the, I mean, here the links are available here. So you can, if you just click this one, then you can go to that portal, or otherwise you can search in the internet like IITM research portal, admissions portal, then you can get. So 31st is the deadline. So I think you can utilize this one. So apply before only to that date. So whoever qualified the gate, then we are suggesting please apply this MS and PhD programs. That's actually our intention to give these presentations on these things. Siva, do you want to add anything here? Like,
Yeah, yes, Anna, like this information, whatever the thing we have given, it's actually the finest thing. And one more thing will be also there. I just want to share with you. Like thing is like even few of the professors, they are interested to take students personally also. Like if you're in your UG or in your internship, if you are working in some projects or some sort of the things which are related to the professors, then simply search the profile of each and every professor, in which area they are working. See if that area of working and whatever the things that you have done in previously both are matching. I'm strongly suggesting you to just go for just go for one mail to him, like, sir, I have worked on these areas in previous thing, so is there any chance, like, is there any opportunity will be available under your guidance? Then like they will allow. Actually thing is like it's actually working, like majority of the professors and everyone, they are interested to interact with students and everything also. Thing is like if you are a ill working interest, like area of interest and all the things will be matching with your professor, then happily he will directly taking, like he will directly take to you for the admission. Like that one more possibility will be also there. Is it this thing, you know, Anna?
Some of the professors, I think,
Will be doing like that also, right?
yeah, correct.
Not at all in IIT Madras. Like in every IITs, it will be there. That's why I'm strongly suggesting, if you have a, like, even if you are just little bit gate qualified and if you have a very vast research experience and anything, use that opportunity also. Then directly you will get the admission. Like you just have to appear for the some formalities things. Yeah, someone is asking about the some query. Let me see. Like, what is that one? Hi Anna, to get good packages in company like Samsung, which brand should we choose? Yeah, okay, one of the good question. Things like if you want to go and work in Samsung, multiple profiles will be there. Like media thing will be there, communication thing will be there, image processing related things will be there. So depends upon which area you are interested. If you are interested to work in communications, then obviously you have to choose as a communication related thing. What are the communication related branches available in IIT Madras? Signal processing and communication, obviously. Suppose you are interested to work in some image processing thing. So in image processing, if you want to go for thing, which stream will be required? Like even if you opt in EE1 also, you will be working on image processing. Even if you are going in EE4 also, you are working in image processing. Like one more thing I'm saying is, suppose like if you guys are applied in E7, it's like a control and optimization. But thing is like for that professor also, he required some communication engineers will be required. He required some image processing guys will be required. Like all the branches people he will require. Thing is like don't think like that. I'm opted E7. I'm just working on control systems. But my really interested work will be on image processing. I can't able to get a chance. No, that's not the true information. You will get a chance to work on image processing also. If your professor will be required on working on image processing, then what he will do? He must have to take the students from who having the image processing background, right? That's why. Like in every company, there are different profiles will be there. It's not restricted to only one thing. Even if you take Qualcomm or anything, Qualcomm will be opening around some 5 to 6 profiles. It is opening. Like they are collecting all the people from the different branches with different working industries. That is the thing. If you have any other doubts, it's not at all for a single company. For every company, they will open different profiles. All the 7 branch students will be eligible. There will be no restrictions like only E1 people have to apply, E2 people have to apply, E3 people have to apply. That restriction will be limited for only very few companies. For almost out of 100% companies, 98% companies, they will allow all the profiles. Thing is like, if you have done the courses which are related to that stream and everything, and one more thing is like, they will conduct the written test and all the things, right? In written test, they will ask whatever the profile you have chosen. Based on thing only, they will design the questions. So you have attempted the written test. In that written test, they will give according to their specifications. They will prepare the questions. So if you are really comfortable and if you are really know that subjects and everything, you can apply. Then you can crack the thing. You can get placed. That's it. Any other questions?
Any other questions? Sorry. Nice. Nice. Yes. And
Okay.
one thing, sir, actually, thank you for giving this opportunity, sir, actually, to contact with the people. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think we can continue. We have some slides. I think which is